Hello and welcome. This is Chichi Barnabas, and you are welcome to my YouTube channel. This is a channel that teaches you everything that you need, the tools and the tricks that you need to become a successful self-published author. And in today's video, I am going to be teaching you how you can make KDP paperback cover design using Canva step by step. And if you stay with me to the end of this video, you'll be able to create two different kind of paperback covers for your KDP business. We'll be creating one for low content and the other one for high content. So stay with me to the end of this video and you will be able to have that created for yourself. And if you stay with me to the end of this video, I have a very special gift for you. I've put together over 200 elements that you can use to find nice elements in Canva that you can use for your design. So if you watch this video to the end, you are going to have that all to yourself. I'm going to leave a link in the description below. With this list, you can find designs in your Canva very easily. So make sure you stay with me to have this for yourself. If you are new to my channel, thank you very much for coming in here. Please do well to like this video, to share it, and most importantly, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And for all my returning subscribers, thank you very much for always coming around to watch our videos. Do well to share this video until it gets to the person that will need it in order to design their KDP paperback cover successfully. So without wasting time, let's dive right in. So if you have been following my content on YouTube, last week we created a video on how you can create an ebook cover design. And I mentioned a few things there that you need to take into consideration in order to create a powerful or a beautiful looking ebook cover design. And we said there are 4 elements that you must bear in mind in order to create an excellent cover. One of it is your font, and then the color that you are going to be using on your cover design, as well as the graphics, the elements you are going to be using in your design, and then your management of space. I won't be going over that today. So today we'll go straight into creating a KDP paperback cover. So in order to create your cover, here's the first thing you need to do. You need to first of all locate the Amazon cover calculator, and by this I'm assuming that you already created your manuscript, you already created your interior. All you need to do next is your cover. If you have not created your manuscript or you've not created your interior, I think you need to go back and do that, because that is going to be important for this video. Why is that going to be very important? The number of pages or the dimensions that you have for your interior or manuscript are going to determine the kind of cover you are going to be creating. So if you have your interior ready, just note the number of pages that your manuscript or your interior has. And as for this design, manuscript is 100 pages. So we're going to be designing a cover, a paperback cover for a 100-page book. Now that we have decided number of pages, or we've come up with a number of pages for our interior or our manuscript, the next thing we need to do is to hop onto Google and search KDP cover calculator. Now I'm going to be leaving a link to that site in the comment below. So now that the print cover calculator and templates have been opened, we are going to go in and feed it with the information that we will need in order to get a template for our cover. So first we said we are going to be creating a paperback cover. So the binding type, you just click the down button there and click on paperback. And then the interior type, you just click that button again. And then for the interior, you just click that button again and click on black and white. I'm going to black and white. Of course, you can choose based on what your interior is going to be about. And then the paper type is going to be not cream but white paper. And then the page turn for our design is right to left. And then the measurement, we're going to be taking our measurement in inches. So that's in inches. And then our trim size for our cover is 8.5 by 11. So we're just going to check that here. So these are 8.5 by 11. Now you're going to be choosing that based on whatever the dimension of your book is. So that is that. And then remember, here we're going to be imputing our page count. And like we said before, our manuscript is 100 pages. So we're going to type in 100 right there. And we will click on calculate cover. So you can see that our cover has been calculated, and here is the value that we're going to need. Now, two things we are going to do here. First, you are going to come over here to the description and make sure you get a dimension of the full cover. So here the dimension is 17 by 475 and then 11.25. So that's what you're going to do. Now note that down, because you are going to be using that in order to create your cover design. And then after you've noted that, the next thing you need to do is to come down here to where it says download template. So here you're going to be downloading the template that you are going to see if your cover is properly aligned or not, and other details that come with it. So click on that and then we will download the template. So we are going to be uploading this template into Canva in order to be a guide for our cover design. All right, so the next thing we're going to do now that we've downloaded it is just to extract it, and then we're going to be uploading that to Canva in order to create a cover. That's done. So the next thing we're going to do now is to head back to Canva and to begin our cover creation. First, to go to the home page of Canva. Yes, now we're at the home page of Canva, and here the first thing that you need to do, like in the last video I showed you that there are a lot of templates here that you can pick for your design. So you could go through it and set for all manner of templates that you can use for your design. But for the purpose of this video, we're not going to go through all the templates that are here in order to create our design. We are going to first of all go to create design, so that can help us to create a paperback cover. So once you hit on create a design, you come down here and click on custom site. So in our custom sites, we are going to be creating a design which is 17.4 inches, 475, and then 11.25. So this is the dimension we are using. Make sure you have stick this to inches, and that's already in inches. So just hit on create a new design. All right, so now our page has been opened, but I want to share with you a little trick. Now, if you want to create your paperback cover, you can go ahead and create everything right now on this page. But if you do that, it's going to be giving you a little difficulty when you want to switch this cover into something else. Let's say you want to use the same design to create a hardback cover. That will be giving you a little bit of some trouble. So now here is the hack. Simply create an 8.5 by 11 design, create your front cover there, and also create your back cover, and then you can impute it into this full cover, where you can just arrange the elements there and then have your cover created in no time. And that is the exact thing I'm going to do, so I can show you how I've been able to achieve that. So here's another page I've opened in Canva, and the size for this page is 8.5 by 11. Now my book dimensions are 8.5 by 11, so that is what I've done here, and I've already gone ahead to create the cover ahead of time. I'm just going to go through the entire thing again to show you how I was able to do that. So you can see, using 8.5 by 11, I have created the front cover as well as the back cover of my book. So now this is the entire process that I used to create this cover. Like I mentioned in my previous video, all you need to do is to go through. I came to the elements section here and I just typed in music, and when you type in music, you will see that there are a lot of templates that are already populated here for you to use for your design. Now what I did was to look at the elements, to look at the templates, and choose the one that were appealing to me. So you can see, if you look down here, I have some of the elements that are already populated in my design arena, as you can see right here. So it was from these templates that I was able to come up with the cover that you saw earlier. So you just go through it, look at the elements that appeal to you, look at the text that appeal to you, look at the colors, that appeal to you. Look at the use of space. So once you have all this in order, in line, then you can begin to move the elements around in order to create your cover. And that is what I'm going to be doing next. So just stay calm, watch the video, and see how I'm going to create that cover again. Of course, I believe you can see what I've been doing here, and you see that's how all the elements have come together to create that cover. And you can see all the elements are over here. And how did I get them? I found all of them by simply typing music on the template, and they all showed up, and I'm just picking those elements and arranging them together. And that was how I was able to come up with this cover design here. And I've just added this down here, and I've added that down here, and I've arranged the elements. Now I made sure that I made use of good spacing for all my fonts. I allowed all my fonts to have some breathing space. You can see they are not too tight right in here. And in addition to that, I've also made sure that the elements have gotten enough space on the cover, and my contrast is coming up very well. My emphasis is there, and that is how I've been able to put together this cover. And also for the back cover, all I did was the same elements. I made it smaller, and then I added this big element right here to make it what it is right here. So now that we are done with our cover, the front and the back cover, we're going to be downloading these two, and then we'll upload them back to our main cover and complete our design. To download, you just click on share, and then you come down here and click on download. And we are going to be downloading these ones in PNG. Remember that the final copy you're going to upload on KDP is going to be PDF, but this one we are going to upload them back to Canva to complete our design. So we are going to leave them in PNG. Alright, so now that we've downloaded page 1 and 2, which is our front and back page, we're going to head over to our paperback dimension that we're going to be. So now we're back to our paperback dimension, and this is where we're going to complete our design. Now we're going to be uploading 3 things. First, we'll upload the 2 front and back covers that we have designed, and then we'll upload our template. Remember, we downloaded the template before, so we'll upload our template right here and complete our design. Alright, so here's our template. We're going to upload that, and then we also upload the 2 front and back covers we just designed. Great, so the 2 of them have been uploaded. So right now it's just to go ahead and complete our design, and here just follow me and watch me as I do it step by step. Change the background cover to black. We'll head back to our uploads, and then we'll upload 2 of our covers. So let's check it out. Let's put our template over it and see how they are looking like. So I think that's okay. I remove that, and then we will just type R, and then great. You can see that it was very easy trying to finish our cover right here in Canva. So we place our template over it again and see if it is well balanced. Great, you can see that our cover is coming up and it's well balanced. just have to make sure it's in the center, and then that is done. So now we're going to delete the template off. Delete it off, and great. That was our book cover for a low content book. That was just a quote as well as the title, which is an album review journal. So that is how you can get your cover designed fast and easy. So once this is done, you just head on here to share again. You go to downloads, and then here you click the drop down menu and click on PDF download, and please make sure you use the flattened PDF so that everything can come together. So once that is done, then you can hit on download, and you will have your low content book cover downloaded successfully. So for a low content book, that is how you get your cover created. So now we're going to head back to the next cover design, which is a high content. There, of course, I'm just going to show you the element and show you how everything came together, and we were able to create that book cover. A book cover has been downloaded, so let's head over to the second one. And by now, I believe you understand the process that I went through. It's going to be very easy for you when you create the ebook cover first. You create the ebook cover, and then you create the paperback cover, and you download the two and merge them together. When you do like that, it's very easy for you to always come back and edit, to always take the cover you've designed to transform it into something else. So you can, using this style, you can create your paperback and your hardcover easily. But if you create on one, it will be a little bit difficult for you to get it figured out. So now here is our ebook. Here's our ebook cover that we created that we are going to turn into a paperback. Of course, you can see the elements I used here. Once you hit on any of them, you can see the font that has been used. You look at the font over there. So these are just the fonts that I have used, and these are the colors that have been used, and this has been the elements. You could just go to your elements here and just type on top. Let's see. Of course, you can see that was where we found our element. It's right there, you can see it. And then the font, everything is just like that, the same thing. And then coming down here, you can see that the font that we used, let's expand this a bit. See that it's still the same font, we just reduced it over here, the size 14. And here, we use that same font and the color, we added that there, and then the subtitle is right there. And here you can also see the font Troche is what we have used right here. And then we have included our cover, our photo right here. So you can take a look at all of that. Now, how did we create this photo? Let's delete that. You can see. First of all, we went to frames. Let's do that again. You go to frames. And this was the frame we picked. So you just click on that. The frame is there. You put it over there. You adjust it to suit what you want, and then you can go to your upload. I uploaded my photo there already, so you just to pick the photo, and then you will drop it inside the frame, and that is how that can be easily achieved. And with that, you can add that to your cover. And once that is done, all you need to do is just to download it again like we said before. So you just download it, and then you will take it and use the dimensions that you used for your cover. And once you have those dimensions marked out in Canva, you're still going to do just the same thing. You can see I downloaded them right here. You can see this has been downloaded, this has been downloaded, and I just added them over here and make sure that they were in the center, just the same way we did for our low content paperback cover. So it's the same principle that applies it. So you do this also for your book, and then you have what you can download. So you see that the element that I just brought in here, they are still there like that, they are still movable, and all the fonts that I used are still there. So that is just it. But when you do it this way, it's very easy, and you just align your text and then you hit download. And once you get your dimensions correctly, and you get the number of pages of your manuscript or your interior correctly, then you are good to go. Once you have all of that correctly, you can design in Canva and have your paperback book designed completely from beginning to the end, and your design will look powerful as what we have right here. And thank you for staying with me to the end of this video. If today is your first time of watching me, please do where to subscribe and like. And because you have stayed with me to the end of this video, like I promised, I've put together over 200 Canva keywords and brands that you can use to find good elements for your design. So because you stayed with me, please make sure you click on the first link in the comment below, so in the description below, so you can download this for yourself and begin to enjoy it for your design. Thank you very much for staying with me to the end of this video, and until then, see you in our next video. Bye bye for now.